Gatorade's 2025 Let Her Cook campaign was designed to be a major celebration and homage to the past and present of the WNBA, but instead of applause, stirred up a storm of criticism. Why? Because many fans felt it failed to spotlight the league's current biggest attraction, Caitlin Clark. Things escalated when a rare rookie, Cardiff Clark, sold for an astonishing $660,000, reinforcing just how influential she's become, not just on the court, but commercially as well. Launched during the 2025 WNBA All-Star Weekend in Indianapolis, the campaign aimed to bridge generations, featuring legends like Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker alongside today's stars such as A'ja Wilson, Paige Buchers, Kalea Copper, and Caitlin Clark. Narrated by Leslie and set to music by Glorilla, the ad celebrated the legacy of effort and perseverance that defines women's basketball. Sounds powerful, right? Yet fans online weren't sold. Social media erupted with frustration. Many believed the campaign sidelined Clark, who has arguably become the face of the league. One viral post summed up the sentiment: "Whoever approved that ad campaign needs to sit out the next one. You had the moment and you wasted it." But the issue wasn't just about screen time. Supporters argued Gatorade overlooked Clark's unmatched ability to boost viewership and generate revenue. In fact, a fan poll revealed that nearly 80% of respondents said they would follow Clark wherever she plays, a testament to her drawing power. As one commentator put it, "This is bigger than basketball." Caitlin Clark has taken women's hoops to a level we've never seen before. Curiously, the ad appeared to avoid direct interactions between Clark and A'ja Wilson, something fans called a missed opportunity to showcase two of the WNBA top stars together. Clark's commercial influence is hard to ignore. Since her professional debut in 2024, she's been a catalyst for massive growth in the league. Viewership is up 156%. With Indiana Fever games averaging around 1 million viewers, each prompting other teams to move games to larger venues just to handle the demand. In fact, 36 out of 40 of the Fever's regular season games were broadcast nationally in 2024, a move clearly tied to Clark's popularity. Her endorsement deals? They're impressive: Nike, State Farm, Gatorade, and Gainbridge, among others, bringing her 2023 net worth to approximately $3 million, with $1 million in endorsement income in 2024 alone. But here's where it gets even more staggering. Analysts estimate Clark's presence has added over $1 billion in value to the WNBA ecosystem. Ticket revenues have soared by 225%. And home games in Indiana jumped from drawing 4,000 fans to nearly 17,000 per game. Sponsorships and partnerships across the league have multiplied thanks largely to her influence. Social media metrics tell a similar story. Gatorade's 2023 You Can Too campaign featuring Clark became the brand's top-performing digital content. Another video in partnership with Gainbridge racked up 1.8 million views. Then came the record-breaking collectible sale. A Caitlin Clark rookie card went for $660,000. In July 2025, making headlines and setting a new standard for women's sports memorabilia. When compared to other WNBA stars, the numbers speak volumes. A'ja Wilson, a two-time MVP, had a dominant 2025 season, averaging 26.8 points and 11.9 rebounds with 52.7% shooting. Breanna Stewart put up 20.4 points and 8.6 rebounds. Angel Reese, widely seen as Clark's main rival, averaged 13.8 points and 12.5 rebounds. But her team's viewership and performance lagged behind. Still, Clark's numbers: 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8.8 assists per game on 36.7% shooting tell the full story. Her playmaking, energy, and sheer magnetism have made her the league's top draw. Gatorade's Let Her Cook campaign, while well-intentioned, fell flat for many. Rather than leaning into the league's biggest star, the ad focused on a generalized message that felt tone-deaf to fans expecting a Clark-centric spotlight. The campaign included limited edition water bottles, highlighting sweat research, but fans weren't buying it literally or figuratively. Social media reactions ranged from confusion to outrage. One post went viral. Gatorade WNBA ad totally misses the mark. Caitlin Clark fan base is furious. Fever management should be worried. And with Clark leading the 2025 All-Star voting with 1,293,526 votes, it's clear the demand and expectations for her presence in league marketing aren't going away. Despite leading all players with over 1.3 million votes in the 2025 All-Star polls, Caitlin Clark didn't get the spotlight she deserved. And the truth behind that is, frankly, hard to believe. Gatorade's decision to underplay her role in the Let Her Cook campaign ignored something critical. Clark doesn't just play, she sells. Her 2024 signature water bottle and towel flew off shelves in less than 24 hours, and her You Can Too campaign shattered engagement records. Yet, the ad chose to tell a collective story rather than emphasizing Clark's once-in-a-generation influence. In doing so, Gatorade missed a golden opportunity. Back in 2023, Clark signed a Gatorade deal reportedly worth $818,000, or more of her $3 million nil portfolio, which was a strong bet on her marketability. But in 2025, she wasn't positioned as the face of the league in the brand's flagship campaign, despite the data clearly pointing to her overwhelming impact. Consider this. Her rookie trading card sold for an unbelievable $660,000. And she brought in over $1 million in endorsements in 2024 alone. And it gets deeper fan loyalty to Clark. Runs so deep that some social media reports claim 13,000 plus. Fans would stop watching the Indiana Fever if she ever left. Her influence is so vast, some worry she could take a significant chunk of the WNBA audience with her in 2024. Ice Cube's Big 3 League made waves by offering Clark $5 million to join nearly 70x her WNBA rookie salary of just over $76,000. Cube himself pointed out that brands could see Clark's financial upside in a way they couldn't with other top talents. This wasn't a gimmick, it was a warning shot. Clark doesn't need a traditional league to succeed. Her fans follow her, not a logo. Let's look at the numbers. The Indiana Fever now average 17,000 fans per game. Compared to a pre-Clark league average of 4,000, her televised matchups draw 1 million viewers, ahead of A'ja Wilson's 800,000 and Angel Reese's 600,000. If Clark joined the Big 3, which currently averages 200,000 viewers per event, her arrival could easily flip those numbers, potentially making it a ratings competitor to the WNBA. And that record-setting $660,000 rookie card, not just a collector's item. It's proof of a fan base that invests in Clark's brand, not just her game. If she ever launched her own league, major sponsors like Nike and Gatorade would likely follow her. With a projected $11 million in endorsement earnings and the kind of personal brand few athletes ever achieve, Clark could create a platform that rivals existing pro leagues. Comparisons with her peers only highlight the gap. Wilson's Las Vegas Aces pull in about 12,000 fans per game. And while she's earned $1 million in endorsements, it's a step below Clark's figures. Reese, though commercially strong with $1.5 million in deals via Reebok and Hershey's, often leans more on her public image than her game. Her Chicago Sky games bring in around 8,000 fans on the court. Clark leads the league in assists with 8.8 per game, far ahead of Reese's 1.9 and Wilson's 2.4. She also averages 16.5 points, 5 rebounds, and 1.5 steals, showing she's not just a scorer, she's the engine behind her team's success. And Indiana's 12-11 record outpaces Chicago's 7-16, which adds weight to that argument. But here's what really matters. Clarke's fan base isn't made up of casual WNBA watchers. These are Caitlin Clarke fans deeply loyal, highly engaged, and ready to follow her anywhere. That's not typical in professional sports. It's a once-in-a-generation dynamic. So when Gatorade leaned into a collective message instead of embracing Clarke's individual star power, fans took it as a betrayal. One viral post accused ESPN of trying to erase the Caitlin Clarke effect. And whether that's true or not, the numbers speak for themselves. That $660,000 rookie card. It's not just hype. It's a cultural shift. In the end, Clarke could join the Big Three, start a brand new league, or stay in the WNBA and still draw massive attention and dollars. She's a brand unto herself. With 1.3 million All-Star votes, 17,000 fans per game, and unmatched media value, she's rewriting the rules. Gatorade's campaign misstep isn't just a missed marketing opportunity. It aerates a reflection of a league still figuring out how to fully harness its biggest star. The WNBA is on track to turn a profit in 2026. And much of that momentum can be traced back to Clarke's billion-dollar impact: $500 million in ticket sales, $300 million in sponsorship growth, and $200 million in merchandise revenue since 2024. Brands that don't pivot and recognize that reality, they risk being left behind. Caitlin Clarke's journey is just beginning. And those who underestimate her power on and off the court are making a very expensive mistake.